and we will not be taking any questions. And if you will just follow us on our social media platforms for additional information, we will update it just as often as we possibly can.
First of all, thank you for being here this morning. There was, as everybody is now aware, a very significant incident on West 6th Street. We're going to have a briefing from the chiefs, as was just indicated to you. I want to say first, before I bring up Chief Davis, that I'm very thankful for the speed with which our public safety officials responded to this. I don't think there's any question that it saved lives. In fact, Chief Luckrets will tell you about how quickly we were providing, his folks were providing help and aid to people, and that made a difference. But also our police officers who so rapidly responded and handled this situation. What we will do, and I'll mention this again a little bit later, but what we will do is get a briefing right now to get information to you. And then during the course of the day, as we continue this, we will, on a regular and routine basis, provide you additional information. So with that, I'm going to ask our police chief, Chief Davis, to come up.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to start by saying my condolences to those that have been touched by this. This is a tragic, tragic incident. I want to start by saying how fortunate we were. If you imagine all of the resources that APD has on East 6th Street on the weekend, and fortunately those resources, after the bars were closing, were able to rapidly move here. Chief Luckrets will have more on that response, a co-response, but we were here rapidly due to that. This incident started with, again, that calls for a male shooting at Buford's Bar on West 6th Street. Officers immediately transitioned, came over East 6th to West 6th Street, and were faced with the individual with a gun, and 3 of our officers returned fire, killing the suspect. Again, as the mayor said, this is a situation that we are going to be talking about probably all day. And all of you have many questions, as do we. Our federal partners are here, as well as others, and this will be a scene that will take several hours to process. And so I ask for your patience, but again, we will get as much information as quickly as we can to you. At this point, I'll go ahead and turn it over to Chief Luckrets.
Good morning. Thank you, Chief Davis. Just to echo as well our condolences to everyone that was involved in this. From an EMS perspective, this was a very active scene. As many of you know, we have paramedics that are embedded in the entertainment district and with the Austin Police Department on the weekends. We received the call at 1:59 a.m. and within 57 seconds, the first paramedics and officers were on scene actively treating the patients. We had a total of 17 patients on the scene. 14 of those were transported to the hospital. 3 were pronounced dead on scene. Of the 14 patients who were transported to the hospital, 3 were in critical condition. As I said, our condolences go out to everyone that was involved, and we'll be back with more information in the future. I'll turn it back over to the mayor.
Thank you, Chief. As has been indicated, our hearts go out to the people that are victims of this, and I want to again reiterate my thanks to our public safety officers and officials that so rapidly were on the scene. They definitely saved lives. And as I've indicated, what we will do is during the course of the day, we will inform you about when we will provide additional briefings. This is ongoing, and we will give you as much information as we can throughout the day. So please follow us, and we'll keep you up to date. But thank you all for being out here this morning. Thank you very much.
Will you clarify if the shooter is part of the 3 that are dead?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you all.